So a waiver's happening in the early morning with guys to claim. This is the top 5 guys in order that I would try to claim and put on my waiver list to get. And the number 1 guy of the week heading into week 7 is Boston Scott. They're versing the Giants on Thursday night. And Miles Sanders, he's going to be out a week or two. I'm guessing Sanders will be out to week 10. So Philly's bye is week 9. So I say if you got to pick up Scott. There's not many running backs available in my leagues. And he's going to be the starter now with Miles Sanders out. He's got a good matchup versus the Giants and then the Cowboys. So in those 2 games, Scott, he could help you win a few games. And if you're 2-4 and need a running back, definitely go out there and try to get your first claim in Boston Scott, because it's hard to find good running backs on the wire now that you could just plug into your lineup, especially with the bye weeks and all the injuries at running back to start. So Boston Scott, my number 1 priority going into week 7. Now the second guy, Travis Fulgham, he's still available in about 53% of leagues, and this is a wide receiver you got to go out there and get. He's been going off the last 2 games. I don't think Philly's going to shy away from him. And now with Zach Ertz out, they're going to run more 3 receiver sets. I know Deshaun Jackson is probable to play in this game Thursday night, but I still think he'll be limited. And knowing Deshaun, he could get hurt at any moment. So the Eagles are desperate for a win. They're 1-4-1. Fulgham's been producing, and you got to go out there and get him and plug him into your lineup as a 3rd receiver. If you play in 3 receiver leagues or a flex, he's a perfect guy to put in there and play with confidence. And he's my number 2 priority. The 3rd guy on the list, we're going to another receiver, Tim Patrick of the Denver Broncos, a big wideout. I've been saying this in most of the videos, but he's still out there in about 75% of fantasy leagues. And this guy, he's got to be owned at least to 50 by the end of the week. He's available in 2 of my leagues, and I'm hoping I could get Patrick and plug him right into my lineup, because this is a big physical receiver. Stephen Gilmore was on him most of the game last week. He had 4 catches for 101 yards. Denver's going to be trailing in a lot of games, so you got that big receiver out there. They're going to keep throwing the ball. Locke kept targeting him. So Tim Patrick, definitely worth the 3rd claim to put in to get. The 4th guy I'm going to go, another running back. This week is the week of the running backs, in my opinion, on the wire. LaMichael Pirine of the New York Jets. We saw the Jets cut Le'Veon Bell last week. He went to the Chiefs. Frank Gore got more carries than Pirine, but Pirine, obviously the rookie. Jets are going nowhere, 0-6, and Gaze even said in the post-game interview that they got to get Pirine the ball more. And he was out there actually more snaps than Gore. So if Pirine's out there and you got injuries or buys at the running back position, he's a good number 4 guy to get in priority. Because like I say, running backs are hard to get. And I know the Jets offense stinks, but Pirine, he'll get the ball. He's a big back. And if he could get you 60 yards and a touchdown here and there, that's not bad for a flex or number 2 running back the way it's going. And the 5th guy to add, we just learned a few hours ago, Ryan Fitzpatrick, not the starter anymore in Miami. So Tua Tagovailoa getting the call, which I don't agree with right away. Yeah, they got the bye week this week to work them through things and learn the playbook and running plays and practice more. But they're 3-3 with Fitzpatrick. Now they're putting him to the bench, and we'll see what the rookie does, the lefty quarterback. 2 quarterback leagues, you definitely got to go out there and get him and put him in your lineup for next week. Because Fitzpatrick, now you lose, but I think some of the Dolphins' value goes down. Parker, I don't know if he's going to be the same now. And Preston Williams, a guy I said to pick up in the receiver video, I don't know if you should go out there and get him right away and let him just fly through waivers and pick him up after. But Tagovailoa is a young quarterback, young guy. He's available in probably 90% of leagues, but after this waiver period, tonight into tomorrow morning, I could see Tagovailoa. He's going to be owned in most of your leagues. If it's 12 or more teams or 2 quarterback, he'll definitely be owned. So he's the 5th and final guy to go out there and take a flyer on. But honestly, Taviglia, you're in trouble if you would have to start him. I would take the rookies like Herbert over him. Carson Wentz, we're going to see in a lot of leagues. He's got a good schedule coming up. And the Eagles are always throwing. So those guys I definitely have over Taviglia. But 2 quarterback is the league where you should target them. And those are 5 guys, last-minute guys, to prioritize going into waivers tonight and getting on your team for Week 7.